Yo, 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 how we doing? It's Friday night. You're with your boys, J.F.K, and who we got?
James Jackson, what's up,
He,
everybody?
he's back. Let's
I'm
get to it,
back.
people.
They really credit you with bringing out the government part of the corruption.
Well, we expect our criminals to commit crimes. That's what criminals do. We don't expect that from our law enforcement.
Would never visit Massachusetts based on this case?
Exactly, because you would go there as a visitor and leave as a felon or something.
Static Select.
And no matter where I go, I feel
Baby,
right
I'm
at
home, I'm home, I'm
Yeah.
home.
Come on.
I'm
Rainy
home.
days, rainy nights when the pain hit. Mental health fragile. Don't let your brain flip. Had a child with your lady. Never claimed it. She takes care of your son, huh? That's some lame shit. Hold on to dreams. Don't let others see. They say they're sober. They fake recovery. I always reach out. Can't see my brother bleed, but he don't wanna listen. Rather run the streets. Chasing fame, such an entrepreneur. You ain't got that man's money. What you flaunting for? Nothing to call your own. Now you wanting more. Now you in group chats talking noise with your boys. Went from sipping Heineken, sipping on Stella. From boosting with the fellas, merchandise reselling. From a solid crew, now his man is telling. Having Fetty babies from the shit they sell. Home is where the heart is. Every day I'm in the zone. And no matter where I roam, I'm feeling right at home. I don't know my city, nothing. I take care of my own. And I rep my city everywhere that I go. Home is where the heart is. Every day I'm in the zone. And no matter where I roam, I'm feeling right at home. I don't know my city, nothing. I take care of my own. And I rep my city everywhere that I go. Come on. Driving in the whip, light drip with the rain guards. Can't believe the same shit, yo. We came far, grew up on the same street, cut the same cars, call a spade a spade. We was made stars. DYS. Home on the bed crunch, Walkman, super bass, make your head bust. Damn low sweater, 96 North Face, embrace cold weather. And prison is the thing that brings us together. And this is the place that we run back to. Rep our city, verbally attack you. Chaos, negativity, what we attract to. Home is where the heart is, and I don't have to call you home. Is where the heart is. Every day I'm in the zone, and no matter where I roam, I'm feeling right at home. I don't know my city, nothing. I take
Baby,
care
I'm
of my
home,
own. You don't owe anybody anything. You owe it to yourself and your family. Protect your growth. Welcome home.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Well, you know how we usually start it, right, James? Why don't you do the honors, my man, since you haven't been here for a day or two?
Chat. Everybody in the chat, beautiful people in the chat.
Beautiful
You
people.
had one word to describe Karen Reed. What would that word be? Just one word, people.
All we need is one. Let's go. It's your chat, people.
One.
Let's go. Let's get to it. Yes, brave. I like that one.
Classy.
The doors
You already know what me and J.F.K think. She's a warrior.
Yes, we do, and that's what it is. You know, you guys could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me and James Jackson, and we appreciate your time for sure. How we feeling out there tonight, people? James, how you feeling, huh? Everything going all okay with the
Yeah.
ankle?
Yeah, you know, it's a fluke injury, man. It's just one of those injuries that it doesn't seem to get better. It seems to keep getting worse. It's the second surgery now. I had surgery
Mm,
2 years ago, and then I just had surgery 2 months ago.
mm.
So yeah, it's just acting up, man. But you know, we gotta deal with it, and life goes on. So
Yeah, we
I'm
just was
here.
talking about that, you know. At least we're here for it, right? That's a
Right.
beautiful thing. Um, but yeah, you know, the only way to go into the future is to go back. So let me say that again. The only way to move into the future with a clear mind is sometimes you got to go back. And I was going back into the crates of this whole Karen Reed, the influences and what have you, and when it all started. And I ran across the cat with the bald head there from Court TV.
Yeah, big show.
Yeah, the big show.
Yeah.
Um, he's on Court TV. Um, I don't know what his real name is. I think his name might be. I don't know if his real name's Kevin. I don't know what his real name is, to be honest with you. And I got no disrespect towards the man, but I know he came into this fairly early, right, James?
Yes, I seen him early on, and as far as it seemed like he was gonna have a voice in this, but it doesn't seem like that no more. It seems like people are, you know, they just want nothing to do with this guy. This guy's saying crazy things. I seen some videos where he goes off a little bit. So
Yeah, and that's definitely what it is. I actually seen Sean's humble beginnings before
mm,
Sean took over this. Shout out Sean, our
right,
guy, Sean on the golf. And he took some abuse by this guy, though, huh? This guy,
I couldn't believe it, bro. I was when I saw that, I was like, wow.
and
Sean
the thing,
really
go
he
ahead, man.
held it. No, he just held his composure.
But to think that this guy had the nerve to say that to Sean in that space and time. I'm not saying that this guy, Kevin Plevelin, whatever they call him, I'm not saying that this is where he's at mentally now. Although I just seen a video of him the other night, and he kind of did the same thing. He acted out of instinct. Excuse me. And he kind of like went off the deep end again. I don't know if that's just who he is, if he's schizo. He gets so mad, he gets so upset, he calls people mobs, he calls people dangerous. He uses words that could get you life in prison. No, those some serious words, man.
He does. He does use some intimidating words, man. And people could take those words and twist them or take them the wrong way.
Yeah, so
Uh,
you know, if you're just coming into the chat now and we're coming in, we're trying to get some more people up in here and just drop the monologue real quick. The only way to get to the future is to kind of go back in the past a little bit, and that's what me and James did before the show. We went back and we watched some of the first stream yards with some of these characters. There's so many different characters. You have guys like the Glera, you have Mikey, the Young Jerks, you got Turtle Boy, obviously, and then and this guy was there early on too. Plevlin Kevin, whatever his name is, he was there early. I mean, he actually, when he was doing the video, he had Sean on his show, and that was before Sean even had everything, the aesthetic all hooked up. Sean was just chilling, right?
yeah. He looked like he just came off retirement.
Yeah,
Right? He
Sean
was,
had the glasses, the goatee, all that.
yeah, different type of man. And hey, I'm glad. Maybe that's what that Sean needed, a little guy to go in on him like that to bring out the real Sean. Because
I
now
mean,
I love him.
I don't even think Sean at the time had a subscriber or was on, even had a channel, should I say. He didn't even have a channel when he first initially went on it. And it's just to think that at this particular time, he was questioning Sean's expertise, should I say?
His expertise, his capability. Sean said, he has dealt with this similar like 53 times or something, and he was just doubting it. Like, you're talking to a retired Fed. You got to take some of that into consideration.
I
What
mean,
he's
oof,
saying.
that's wild. And that was early on. This is what
Yeah,
I'm saying. That's early on. That's before the trial. That was a year ago. That was last October, we'll just say. That's before the trial even starting. That's like, it's pretty early in the game, before we had a lot of facts that, now the trial's here. We've seen it all. We know everything now. Um, and Sean, even watching him from back then, his story really hasn't changed. What he was saying, how he was going about it, and his approach to it. It's, dare I say, it aged very, very well.
very
You know,
well.
our boy Sean. I just didn't like the way he talked to him. Sean's an older gentleman, and like
Right.
he's a DEA agent, and it's like, who's this guy? At the end of the day, it's not even about Sean being a DEA agent or anything like that. Although he knows more about the law, how corruption works probably than most, considering where he comes from. But it
Yeah,
was just so much that he's an older gentleman, man. You know what I'm saying? And we come from that era where we respect older gentlemen, right? Right, James?
absolutely. Respect your older, your elders. You always heard that growing up. And for him to talk to Sean like that is just, he's a gentleman himself. He should know. He should know better. Um,
Yeah,
but
let's get into some of that, man.
yeah,
It's
this is wild.
crazy. This is pretty wild. He said some wild stuff. Um, so this is from a year ago. Check this out.
The state's not going to
Do they
trial.
have a picture of John
Sean,
Barney on the law?
hold on a second, Sean. Sean, hold on a second. I want to keep this civil, but that's not normal. All right, listen. I know you're tired, but listen. What you just said is not normal.
Okay, hold on.
I'm
asking you a question.
Please, listen. If you're going to keep interrupting me, I'm going to have to let you go because I can't take it anymore.
All right,
You're interrupting me. I can't even finish a fucking sentence, dude.
What?
Shut the fuck up. The state.
Whoa! What the heck's going on here, man?
Wow. Huh?
Look at
Picture of
this.
John
Sean,
Barney on the law.
hold on a second, Sean. Sean, hold on a second. I want to keep this civil, but that's not normal. All right, listen. I know you're tired, but listen. What you just said is not normal.
Okay, hold on. I'm asking you a
Please,
question.
listen. If you're going to keep interrupting me, I'm going to have to let you go because I
Okay,
can't take
all
it
right,
anymore.
all right,
You're
okay.
interrupting
No,
me. I can't even finish a fucking sentence, dude. Shut the fuck up. The state's not leaking that, and we're not going to see it till trial.
Whew.
Wow.
That's crazy,
Shut
man.
the F up. He told them.
Yeah, and that's wild. And
Sean went back on after that. Do you know?
no, I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know if he went back on after that.
I hope.
I know he was on a couple of times. Like
Yeah.
I wasn't on the YouTube influences at that time. I was watching the case obviously as well as you, but I really wasn't into the people who was covering it. I knew the Jerks was covering it. I knew Turtle Boy was covering it. I wasn't too familiar with the Glera. I got on the Glera probably right around the trial. I became a fan of his. I liked the way he went about his show. He was creative with it. I like that. And then this guy, I used to just see him on Court TV.
Yeah, that's
You
what
know,
I
and
saw. I didn't know he even had a YouTube channel. So
well, I
this
just
is all
wanted to
new.
know. I just wanted to know why he's on Court TV and why is he even, he
Right.
now he's so adamant that she's guilty, for all the evidence, this and that. And I'm like, sometimes when I get on these shows, if people's not familiar, me and J.F.K. been on some of these shows. I've been on, I've been on with Sean, I've been on with Mike, and sometimes this comes up, this actual episode. They'll bring it up. I remember Sean kind of brought it up, like Kevin went off the deep end or something like that, and I didn't know who he was talking about, and I really wasn't familiar. So I kind of went back to go to the future to understand like what's this guy's problem. And the last live I said, what if we brought this guy Plevlin, Kevin, whatever his name is? I don't really know his name. And excuse
Yeah,
me, like I
so
said, what's his name? What's his real name? Is his real name Kevin?
I don't know. Yeah, so disclaimer, we don't know his real name. We're not trying to, call him names. That's just what we. Anybody know his real name? But anyway,
I think his name is Kevin. That's what
Kevin.
I think it is.
All right, so yeah, like you said, you got to go back. So the thing that I have a question is, I can't believe Court TV gives him this platform because at any given time he could just go off the rocker on Court TV. They probably have to edit his when he goes
No, but
on.
he don't. I don't think. Hold on, let me just get the super chat right quick. I call Plevlin and imbecile. How do you say that? Imbecile?
Impeccable. Wait,
No, imbecile. It must
imbecile.
be
My
imbecile. An imbecile. Excuse me.
imbecile. Imbecile.
Damn. Excuse me. I'm pretty good at English, but my mind, I'm thinking about this guy Kevin in Court TV. I'm sorry. Thank you, Charlie Lynn, so much. He definitely could be on that level. Of
You
being
know
an
how?
imbecile.
Yeah, you know how it is, Jay. Like, cause you've been in the situations where, where lights, camera, action. So he's sitting there, and then what if he just decides to do one of those? Court TV's gonna cut.
See, that's the thing.
Man,
I'm just watching him as a man, and I don't understand that you're just on a TV screen. I mean, on a computer screen. I'm looking at your background where you're at. It looks like wherever you are, it's like a pack rat type situation. The
it's like an
furniture,
'80s attic.
yeah, it looks like you got a 4-head VCR up in that bitch.
Oh yeah, he's got some VCRs. He plays VHSs all the time, man.
Hey Kevin, do you got an Alpine pullout up there, man? A Benzie box? I've been looking for a Benzie box, Kevin. You got one up in that attic or wherever you're at?
He's got one.
Hey, you got a Redline RL20 BMX? I need the Redline flight cranks. If you got any nostalgic shit, let me know. You got an NWA tape I can borrow?
Put a
Damn.
GT Performer hanging in the background.
Yeah, I mean, you would think at this point aesthetics, he would really be going for aesthetics. Now,
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm on the road, people, so I got to do it in my car, and I really, I'm figuring that out right now how I can step up my aesthetics, and I know aesthetics is everything in this game. You see me in the car, you might see it and say, he's in the car, he's not taking it serious. Versus these other guys who got the green screen in back of them, and they got their studio set up, and I would like to do that, but due to how my life is right now, I'm on the move. I really can't do that at this moment, but I'm not gonna. I gotta innovate. I have to innovate, and I have to jump in the coop, and I have to do it this way for the time being. But as far as him goes, he has the addict, and obviously he has he has the time and to do this. You would think up in that attic or wherever that is, he would just aesthetically make it a little bit better. I mean, he could just put a black screen in back of him, right?
Yeah, he could just hang a black sheet in back. I don't know, whatever he likes. I don't know what he's into, but
yeah, I just don't understand how he's on Court TV and like he's so mad and he's so upset. So I'm thinking like, is that a bipolar thing, undiagnosed? Like this dude got issues?
yeah,
Like,
they just walk around work and they're like, oh, there's Kevin. Like they know how to dodge him. It's just weird, man, that he's on that platform. Court TV, I understand a lot of people say
check this dude out, man.
Do they have a picture of?
Hold on a second. Let me take this for a second. He is entitled. He is. Let me just remove this. He is entitled. He has ridiculous opinions, but his behavior is way out of line. I mean, this was a year ago. I appreciate that, Charlie Lynn. Keep it coming. I really appreciate that. Love is love. Look at this right here.
James,
hold on a second, Sean. Hold on a second. I want to keep this civil, but that's not normal. All right, listen. I know you're tired, but listen. What you just
Then he said, "I know you're tired."
Right, like
because Sean was saying to him, did they take a picture of John on the lawn? There's no pictures. You don't see no pictures at all of him on that lawn. You know what I mean? In the investigation, have you seen one picture that came out with him on the lawn?
Nope.
No, even after the trial. We're how many months after the trial? July, August. We're 3 months after the trial. I haven't seen one picture come out even after the trial. Never mind in the trial. And he's saying this before. He's telling Kevin this, Cleveland, whatever they call him. I don't know, yellow cottage cheese or trails, whatever it is. Kevin smells like vinegar. Whoa.
Yeah, I just saw that one. I'm like, what? Kevin smell. Someone said did I say he works, Jay? I don't know. He assumed I just said he's at Core TV. He is there.
Yeah, well, he goes on Core TV. He has, he gets to go on there and speaks facts, right? With the kid Nick Rocco.
Yeah, the
Who
kid
you got to
Nick.
give respect. The kid Nick Rocco, he could make a YouTube channel if he wants, and
Right.
I'm sure he would get a lot of subscribers. He's been in the game. He runs the Facebook group, and he makes a lot of good points, and he's on our side. But this guy, the way he puts the description, he throws the adjectives out there to describe what's going on, the mob, these people. Let me tell you, them people, they don't exist, man. Like, what are you saying? Like who are you talking about when you say the people and they? Who? They don't exist. Say their names if you're gonna say them, but you try to throw these words out there. You say the mindless mob, like my dude. What are you talking about? Like, I get it. And there's some things that you do say that I listen to on Twitter, and I can understand why you feel these ways. But why is everybody taking this so damn personal anyway? At the end of the day, why are you losing your cool saying this stuff to Sean? Like, you did this to poor Sean early in the game. This guy had no idea what StreamYard was, right, James?
Right.
He had no idea. Sean had no idea.
He attacked him, man, and that's what it seemed like he did. He attacked whoever didn't have a platform, or he thought didn't have a platform. Now look at Sean. Everybody loves Sean. Sean's the GOAT. I love Sean. I'd rather watch Sean any day over this guy, man.
So here we go. See, now we're getting down to the bottom of. See, JFK and your man James, we're just trying to get acquainted with these fellows, because this guy keeps popping up on my timeline, and he keeps talking about the mindless mob. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to be called the mindless mob, or I don't want to be called them, and the people that are crazy. I mean,
Right.
I don't want to be connected with something that ain't real, like we're doing this for wrong reasons. We don't care about the justice for John O'Keefe. It's a narrative that, like, we got brainwashed by Turtle Boy. Listen, nobody's brainwashed by anything, period. Like, we all, as people, Turtle Boy brought this out. Whatever feelings you have about Turtle Boy, that's whatever, right? It is what it is. And I'm sure Turtle Boy would say the same thing. Not everybody's a Turtle Boy person. But at the end of the day, he's the one that broke this case, no matter how you look at it. And everybody thought the same thing. Like, wait a minute, this makes sense, what he's saying. So
It's true.
And early on, Kevin, you was listening to what he was saying, and you was reporting on Turtle Boy. So you used him to alley-oop your channel to get more subscribers. And then when you couldn't take the heat, and you didn't have thick skin like you thought you had on the internet, you were doing things like this.
Oh, this is wild.
Okay, hold on.
I'm asking you a question. Please, listen. If you're going to keep interrupting me, I'm going to have to let you go, because I can't take it anymore. You're interrupting me. I can't even finish a fucking sentence, dude. Shut the fuck up. The state's not leaking at it. We're not going to see it till trial. But don't say that there's no accident reconstruction, because you wouldn't even be going to trial if they didn't have that. No, but I really would like to focus on the taillight, because
No.
we talked about tonight.
I want to address that.
Okay, go ahead.
You know how you reconstruct an accident, right? And Breen will tell you this. Did you see any pictures of John's body on the lawn?
No. What you have for saying it doesn't.
I'll tell you why. Because I've done 50 accident reconstructions in my career.
I mean, I think it's an interesting point, Sean. I got to say this, and I apologize.
No.
We talked about tonight.
I want to address that.
Okay, go ahead.
You know how you reconstruct an accident, right? And Breen will tell you this.
Now look at this. This is before Sean even came on the screen.
Right. This is
Sean
just no picture, nothing. No profile picture. I'm surprised Sean didn't check him though right away when he was like, "Shut the fuck up."
Because Sean probably didn't know at the time, like, who this guy really was, right? And like, he thought that he had a, like, maybe Sean thought he had a kind of like
give him a pass.
Yeah, like maybe he thought he had, like, maybe Sean.
I don't give a shit. Back to president.
Yeah.
The way he said
Sean don't
that,
know about the internet though. So maybe Sean thought he had to respond that way and keep it cordial because he's somebody in this.
Exactly.
And like, so he flexed his power. So the mindless mob he talks about early on, he's talking to Kevin. He's bringing good information up. You're doing good shows. You're bringing Kevin in. People are watching. This is before. I mean, excuse me. You're bringing Sean in, and you're doing good content. And then when he's saying something to you that you might not agree with, or you don't even understand what he's saying, you want to use your power to downgrade him. Now look at him. Look at how it backfired in your face.
Right. Big time. So that shut the fuck up went nowhere, Kevin. Now it's like
I mean, are you the mindless mob, Kevin? That
I mean,
wasn't too
that's
smart.
just so crazy. I just wanted to touch on that real fast. With the mind, when he talks about this mob, these people that are free Karen Reed are harmless. They're not trying to hurt nobody. They're just holding up signs. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, this dude's talking about like the mob, like John Gotti's gonna pull up and AKs are gonna come out. It's crazy. It's insane.
Well, he's doing that because he's trying to reach an audience, right, that don't know about this case, and he's trying to like catch an algorithm, and or whatever he's trying to do. He's reaching. You know what I mean? Do you got a brother named Reach? Like, what's going on, buddy? But look at how like psycho he is, right? And like I said, I ain't trying to diagnose dude. I'm just based on this video. Look at this one little clip that I played when him and Sean was cool. And now this is when Sean threw the glasses on and Sean had the goatee going. And this is probably Sean's first time, or one of the first times Sean probably was on the camera, trying to make a name for himself and be distinguished and let everybody know I'm an ex-law enforcement officer and I know how these things work. And he was trying to, make sure his aesthetics was right. And look at his attitude then. Watch this.
Pictures of John's body on the lawn.
No. What you have for saying it doesn't
I'll tell you
exist.
why. Because I've done 50 accident reconstructions in my career.
50.
I mean, I think it's an interesting point, Sean.
Look at that. I think it's an interesting point, Sean.
It's an interesting point, Sean. I mean,
like totally different dude, man.
Yeah.
And look, that lamp. Is that lamp still back there a year later?
Wow.
Look at that lamp, man. I mean, what is that thing in the back? What is that
I think
thing
it's
back
an
there?
interesting lamp, Jay. I think it's an interesting lamp.
I mean, the fact that he could go from "shut up, Sean."
I know.
Now, I think this was before that, right? Or I don't know how this goes. Sean would have to tell you which one goes before what, but it was probably all around the same time. It was a year ago. And the fact, look at Sean, he got the gold tee, the glasses. He doesn't know nothing about the internet. So he's letting this guy, not get in his mind, but I don't want to use the wrong words because Sean's a smart man.
Right.
Sean's a smart man, but he was being cordial, man. He thought maybe,
I think Sean thought maybe he would calm down during the interview. You know what I mean? And be professional.
Right. Now look at this. Look at this shit. Look at this shit.
Press that.
Okay, go ahead.
You know how you reconstruct an accident, right? And Breen will tell you this. Did you see any pictures of John's body on the lawn?
No. What you have for saying it doesn't
I'll tell
exist.
you why. Because I've done 50 accident reconstructions in my career.
I mean, I think it's an interesting point, Sean. I
got to say this, and I apologize to everybody else out there.
Now, keep in mind, this is like 3-4 days ago.
Yeah.
Is the lamp back there? I think the lamp's turned on back there, James. Still works.
Oh, he got a light bulb. He got a light bulb at a yard sale.
Oh, man. What is going on? That Yelich cottage cheese, it says, or Tails? What is that, man?
Oh,
what is going on back there, man?
I don't know.
That looks real scary, man. That's spooky, man. That looks like a haunted house, bro.
Yeah, it does. Got the paneling, old school paneling, horsehair plaster.
Yo. Watch this. This is like, now look at now. We talking about this guy, the different characters. If you're just checking in and you're on the replay crew, we love you too. check the comments. If you want to drop a comment, why don't you try a super thanks comment? Little money sign, drop it, share something with your boys. All the people out there that don't do the super chat stuff. If you want to get at me and James, Cash App J.F.K. Show Off, money sign J.F.K. Show Off, Cash App James Amaral Jr., Cash App money sign James Amaral Jr. It's in the description. It's in the description. Follow my man James Jackson. It's right there on the bottom at James Jackson. Subscribe. And we appreciate your time for sure. But this was like a week ago.
Yeah, this was 3-4 days ago, right?
Yeah, and watch this. Watch what he does now. So nothing changed with this dude.
I'm going to just quickly say it as a swear. Reality check.
Fuck you.
All right? And I know people's moms are watching.
Fuck off, bitch.
Yo, what is going on here?
Yo, this guy, man.
Watch this.
I'm going to just quickly say it.
I'm just quickly going to tell everybody. Quickly. Fingers up. I know mothers are watching. Now, he said this to Reality Check. Now,
I know
watch
kids
this.
might be watching.
Watch this.
As a swear. Reality check.
Fuck you.
Wow. Reality Check F you. Now, watch. He keeps going.
All right? And I know people's moms are watching.
Fuck off, bitch.
Damn.
All right?
Hold on a second, Sean. Sean, hold on a second. I want to be going to.
I think it's an interesting point, Sean.
All right? And I know people's moms are watching.
Fuck off, bitch. All right? And I want to explain to people why. And I'm
banning this bitch.
Whoa, he is banning this BI. I mean, bro, what's going on with you, man?
Here I am being reasonable.
You're not being
and saying,
reasonable.
yes, you can come on my show. Here's my email. Reach out to me. Let me know that you're not a psycho.
Oh, really?
And she's continuously insulting me. This is what you got to deal with these people.
Oh, okay. This is what you got to deal with these people. Hey, Kevin, why don't you come up to the JFK show, man? And you know, James, what would you ask him? What would you, just after watching that video, he's dropping the beat. Like, why are you calling women?
Why are you disrespecting women like that, Kevin? How do you know what's going on in this woman's life? Why are you gonna disrespect her so bad because she has an opinion that you don't agree with? Because you upstairs in some horsehair plaster room that you just got a light bulb from 1983.
Talk to him.
Maybe 1988. Are you bringing 88 back, Kev?
Yo, hey, Kev, you know what that is, buddy?
She got him donuts. She got him donuts. I drove to 34th Avenue.
Yes.
And I saw her get out and brought him donuts. 6 donuts. Donuts. I've been doing it for years.
She likes to come by and bring like coffee and donuts.
Fuckery Donuts is now open. I go by the name of JFK.
I go by the name of James Jackson.
How you guys like the show so far? How we doing? How we doing out there? Yeah, you know, that's some good line of questioning right there. And like the thing is, it's like, how can he sit there and tell us that John O'Keefe was on the front lawn? I mean, you know what I'm gonna ask, right, James? You know how we do it. I need you to do the narration of this. Kevin. Kevin, come on. Kevin. So Kevin, this is called a movement right here. Free Karen Reed. It's called a movement. It's not called a mob.
Exactly.
Mindless mob. That's real cute, this wordplay that you do. But you know, you had a little bit of power. Sean didn't know who you was, and he thought that he had to act a certain way and kind of had, dare I say, not obey, but just go with the flow, should I say? Play dumb. Like I said, I don't want to say anything that sounds disrespectful to my buddy Sean.
Right.
You know, he went with the flow, and you took advantage of him. And now look, Sean's got like 40,000 subscribers. He's doing 2,000 people on a live. He's not playing games. But Kevin, what I want to ask you is just a simple question. What does this look like to you? James, can you do the narration for me, please?
Sure can. Oh, what do we got here?
This is the mindless mob.
Reed.
Okay, what's going on?
We got two men. One staring down the other. Brian,
Now,
why are you
where's
staring
this
at
at?
Sean O'Keefe?
Where's
Is
this
this
at,
at the this is at what? The waterfall, right?
Yeah, this is at 11:55, right
Oh,
before
at
they.
11:55, right? The time you meant. All right,
Yeah.
And Brian Higgins is staring down John O'Keefe right there.
Wow.
Look at him.
Oh,
yeah? Oh yeah? No, you gotta push him like as soon as he comes down. Yeah, wait a second.
Hold on.
Hold on. Don't you do nothing here. Not here.
Yo, man, but he's coming at me, man.
That's my girl.
This dude, man.
Look at him. He's laughing. Because we can't see Officer O'Keefe, so who knows? He could be laughing. He could be saying, yeah, okay. You know, he could be saying.
Wait a minute. Didn't this guy Kevin say he's a bartender?
Yeah. Kevin, you know this stuff goes on in bars. You've seen this kind of behavior in bars. Kevin, what's he doing right now? What's Chris Albert doing to Brian Higgins? Have you ever
Kevin,
seen
you're
that?
a bartender. What's going on right here? Oh, they're talking to each other. Three of them. Who's he waving to?
Yeah, hold my keys. Go start
Wait
the
a minute.
car.
Didn't Brian Higgins say he didn't say goodbye to anybody? Is he waving to somebody? James?
If that wasn't a goodbye, what was this? It was
what
a
was
reverse goodbye. Well,
what
it was
it?
come on, let's go.
Know what that is, Kevin. Kevin, I don't care about the evidence, man. Isn't this enough evidence to show you that there was a fight?
There's definitely enough evidence here to prove there was a fight that led up to Officer John O'Keefe being killed.
What's going on here?
He's handing his keys off to Brian A. The band wants nothing to do. Look, come on, let's go. Yeah, let's go. All right, yeah.
Outside.
Come on, tough. Yeah.
Oh,
this dude. Heel toe.
What's that?
Heel toe. Hey.
What's
Kevin,
heel toe?
is that you behind the bar?
What's heel toe mean, man?
He's getting ready. Kevin, look it. John's getting ready. He's amping him. He's pumping himself up. He knows it's about to go down.
Damn.
Big bad Brian A's outside.
Heel toe.
Oh,
he just walked in the house.
He's inside.
Now, Kevin would say, how can anybody say he went in the house and they didn't see him? Look at how easy it is.
Look at this.
They're in the kitchen. Oh,
nobody saw me. Just
nobody. Trick or treat.
Right in. Just
open
like
the
that.
door. Where they going, James?
Yep, in the dungeon.
The dungeon.
Oh, what do we got down here?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Didn't he have a big cut in the back of his head, James?
Whoa. And some of these objects down here would leave a gash. Definitely if you took the bar, if you benching where you lay the bar, that's enough. That's steel. That's a good size. That
Absolutely.
and the plow. So come on, Kevin. There's a lot of steel down there.
A lot of steel.
What's
going on down here, huh? Oh, wait a minute. Now, the prosecution would have you believe that this whole front yard is the size of a football field, right, James?
Yep.
But it isn't.
And when all reality, it's about the size of the house.
So let me ask you this, James. Can you pull into the driveway and pull out real quick and show them if there was anybody on the front lawn? Come on, let's do that.
Let's do it.
Let's do that. All right. R.I.P. John O'Keefe. Come on, back us up out of the driveway.
Let's go. We out of here, Jay.
All right.
See anything?
Wait a minute.
Wait. Hold up.
Wait. No. Did you leave your football there?
No. Wait
a minute. What's that in the front? Wait a minute.
Hold on. What? Is there any mail there? Is there any mail in that mailbox?
What's going on there?
Nothing. There's nothing to see here. Just keep going.
Just keep going. So, Kevin, buddy, look at this. 7 people left there that night.
Look
John
at the
O'Keefe
distance.
was laying right there. You see my finger? He was laying right there. Nobody seen him. Nobody seen him. 999. Post woke world. You two are the real ones. All hot, real men. Love your flow. Thank you. Thank
Appreciate
you.
you. We appreciate you.
Let's take it back. Back us out again. Look at how close he was to the curb.
Ooh.
Come on. Back me out of here.
Let's go, Jay. We out.
All right, we're leaving.
See anything?
Oh.
See anything? Nah.
Is that your tennis ball right there?
Oh, I think that's Chloe's tennis ball.
Oh,
Chloe's
man.
tennis ball's out front.
Oh, wow.
This
There's nothing
is-
there, Kevin. Kevin. Oh, but first and foremost, Kevin, R.I.P. Officer John O'Keefe. R.I.P. Officer John O'Keefe. See, this is what you don't understand, right? You say we're a mindless mob. You say we don't know what we're talking about. We don't need to see much. That's just one part of this case.
Right.
We're talking about a body sitting outside. Yeah, and that's, dare I say, that might be the most important part, how nobody's seen the body. And, oh, by the way, the cop who lived in the house, when he got word that there was another cop on his front lawn, he never came outside. But you want to talk about evidence, not common sense. I don't know why there's a cover-up. I don't know why there was a conspiracy. I don't know why they went and did this. I have no idea why this happened, Kevin. But I do know, based on you being on the internet, saying all these crazy things, insulting people, putting everybody underneath the same umbrella, which is understandable, I guess, to some degree. But not everybody is like that, man. Not everybody's, under anybody's command. Nobody manipulates anything over here. On the J.F.K. channel, my man James Jackson on the co-host duties, we don't beat to any drum. We do our own thing over here. And so what are you going to say about that? There's nothing you really could say, Kevin. I think the best thing you could do is right now is stop this heel run that you're going on. It's not drawing anything. It's not doing anything for you, this heel run, meaning you're being the villain. You want to be the villain to try to prove something. You need to go back to being a baby face. Be the good guy, Kev.
It's not aging well, Kev. It's not aging well at all.
It's not aging well at all.
I mean, you went back to the very beginning. In the beginning of this live, we saw the very beginning of Kev, and then we saw Kev 4 days ago. It didn't look like his behavior has changed much. He seems like he's still attacking people.
The state's not going to trial.
Do they have a picture of John's
Sean,
body
hold on a second, Sean. Sean, hold on a second. I want to keep this civil, but that's not normal. All right, listen. I know you're tired, but listen. What you just said is not normal.
Okay, hold on.
I'm asking you a question. Please, listen. If you're going to keep interrupting me, I'm going to have to let you go because I can't take it anymore. You're interrupting me. I can't even finish a fucking sentence, dude. Shut the fuck up.
Right there, that one that gets me every time.
And why would he want to say that?
Right, like it's just weird to me. Like, to bring it back to the platform he's on. He's on television. How do they let someone like this? He's a loose cannon walking around.
He seems like a loose cannon.
He could slap
Nick Rocco,
one of his co-workers. disclaimer. I'm just saying it could happen.
It could happen.
No, he seems like the type, man. He seems like type. If you don't like what he has to hear, if you don't like what he has to say, he's gonna
go off the deep end, right?
He's gonna go off the deep end. This guy, man. We're gonna be. Like. I feel like we're gonna be doing some more reporting on Kevin, to say the least.
Now, Kevin, what about this lady right here?
Left him at the waterfall.
And how do you respond?
I had just woken up. I was confused. I didn't know what she was talking about. I was like, what are you talking about? And then she, told me that they had gotten into a fight and she left him there. And now where is he? And she was just.
Call 911, officer down, don't make a sound. There's an officer in the house.
I don't know. He got out the car. Alan Jackson talked to her.
Stop, Uncle Al said.
I was like, what? What are you talking about? And then she, told me that they had gotten into a fight and she left him there and now where is he? And she was just...
Call 911, officer down, don't make a sound. There's an officer in the house.
Was that you?
Yes, that was.
Was that the 911 call?
Yes, it was.
And what did you just say?
I said, I don't know. He got out of the car.
And this was at 6:03 in the morning, correct?
Correct.
And that 911 call, you said he got out of the car, didn't you?
I did, because Karen Reed had told me that she had left him there.
So you assumed he got out of the car. But you know what I don't like? How she never said on the 911 call, there's an officer down. My friend, Officer John O'Keefe, is down. No, she said there's a man down. Because if you say officer, they're flying there. You say man, they might take a little time. They might go donks, go to the drive-thru, grab a coffee. But if you say there's an officer down, whew. It's wild, man.
It's beyond wild at this point, my brother. It really is. And I just don't know. You're talking about, this guy said some things. I'll bring up something real quick. This guy goes off the deep end right here. Watch this. I'll bring something up. So this is a fish. This is like when this guy first got on this show. Let me take it back a little bit. I think it's at
He's got the light.
Is the light there?
Yeah, the light was on.
Karen and talk about some. Hi, Aaron. Aaron, you.
Oh no, the light's not on.
Do I have to unmute her?
Look at Sean. You can tell he's professional for this.
Yeah, look at it. They're totally different. Yeah.
I still can't hear you, honey. Okay, while she tries to figure it out, we'll just keep talking, Sean. So, what are you?
Got a split personality
that you're interested in?
The cases? I mean, I've talked about this, and I talked to that person today, and I know he talked to Aaron today. I think that's great. I've made some inroads with him, but
I messed up.
I think listen, from my
1 second, guys.
Bear with us, chat. How's everybody feeling in the chat? Hit the like sign.
Sorry.
Smash that up, people.
I apologize.
He scared me. I thought I said something wrong.
You never like to take on a bartender. It's not going to go well.
Oh, he is a bartender.
Why don't we invite Turtle on?
There's no point. We don't want to get any more shouting matches and people calling people liars and shit like that. And frankly, we want to feed people the truth. We're not interested in creating rallies and bullhorns and shit like that. That's about him. That's not about the truth anymore. It's about him. And if the truth came out, he wouldn't want it because if it didn't serve his cause. And it's time to just say it. That's what it is. If you don't know it, you don't recognize it. I mean, if you can't recognize someone that wants to just develop his own platform just for the sake of being your leader, great. He's entertaining. I love his show. He's done some really good journalism. He did a great job finding out that the call in Dighton, what time the call came in for the tow truck. Did a great job getting unlucky. I respect the journalism. Great scandals were broken in the past. He's not a journalist in this case. He's not a journalist. He's an advocate for the defense. He's a shield for the defense. If you don't know that, if the people sitting there saying, I'm the coward, you come up here and stand here and take on the mob. I'm the only one that has the guts to take on the mob. You don't have the guts to take on the mob. I got the guts to take on the mob.
Oh, really?
So if you want to do it, let's see who's the real coward. So, all right, guys, so let's see who's the real coward.
What's wrong with you, Kevin? Kevin, what's up with that lamp in the back? And look at my man Sean looking dapper with the goatee and the glasses.
Right.
Wild.
Holy shit, Kev.
Look at how scared he has everybody. This was a year ago, so all these people were free Karen readers, and he goes off the deep end, and they know that he's going off the deep end, and there's going to be repercussions because people are watching him at this point. At this point, people are probably tuning into him as they're tuning into us, and he jumped off the deep end,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm at the dinner table with my parents, and my dad just slapped my mom across the face, and I'm still supposed to eat.
Oh, man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
I apologize.
I respectfully disagree, but it's okay.
That's all right. I mean, to me, you're standing up for objectivity and the truth and going over the only documents
That's how you approach a case if you care about the truth. Okay, you can have differences of opinions, but standing there screaming and calling somebody else a liar when they disagree with you, hey, let's be honest. Going to the games of soccer kids, what the fuck is that? Who does that? You go in this game, those kids don't know you're out there causing a scene in the bleachers? You're a fucking loser doing that. You kidding me? Let's just call it what it is. You're going to fucking soccer games, dude? You're not a journalist. You're a fucking rabble-rouser. That's all you are. You used to be a journalist. You have the talent to be a journalist.
God damn, he's going off the deep end, huh?
Imagine the dude Vinny on Court TV is like, yo, edit. Man,
I'll tell you this, right?
See.
I'll tell you this. I think that Vinny from Court TV was showing you this guy Kevin. He's not wrapped too tight. Maybe you need to get James Jackson and JFK up there. Who wants to see JFK and James Jackson on Court TV? If you do, man, say I do. Throw that up in the chat. I do. If you want to see us, James Jackson, because look at this guy. This guy's crazy.
This guy's nuts.
Crazy. Mental.
Ticking time bomb.
Look at him.
You chose not to be. You sold your soul.
Really?
That's what you want to do. That's what you are. You can't change.
Look at poor Sean. Look at Sean in this moment. He's like, what did I get myself into?
It's too late. The cat's out of the bag. And that's it. And I'm sorry. I know Aaron and Dave really love Turtle. And, I used to respect them. But seeing this is what's going on, that's not how you fucking do things. That's not journalism. That's not truth seeking. That's something else. And I'm calling it the way it is. And it's going to get 600 people mad at me. I don't give a fuck. Who's the coward here? The guy that...
Kevin, at the end of the day, right? What are you mad about?
What's he so mad for?
Like, isn't it justice? How did this turn about you and Turtle Boy? Isn't it supposed to be justice for John O'Keefe?
Exactly.
What does this got to do with you? Like, save that shit, man, for your mama, bro.
Yeah,
save that drama for your mama.
Exactly.
Guy that goes up in the bleachers and tries to scare little kids at soccer games. That's the fucking coward, dude. All right? That's the coward.
What's this?
And anybody who supports that, you're standing with the mob.
Really?
You're standing with the people that would throw stones. You're standing with a mob. You're standing with people that would light torches and go out with pitchforks. That's who you're with. Wow. That's who you fucking are.
Yo, throw bricks, light torches, and carry pitchforks.
And this dude thinks I'm doing all that shit, huh? You crazy, Kevin.
Yo, bro, you live in Salem, Massachusetts, buddy?
What are you getting ready for Halloween? I mean, I know it's spooky out there during Halloween, but
if that lamp, bro, that's what it is, bro.
It's
all that dust,
plaster, breathing all that plaster in, bro.
That's a biochemical leak right there, son.
And if you're with that crowd, you're with that crowd. So I apologize, guys.
Look at this. If you're with that crowd, I apologize, guys. You don't apologize. You just went crazy. Watch out, boy Sean. Watch out, boy Sean.
Okay. Dave, how you doing?
Hi, Dave. Don't you feel like we should probably have Turtle Boy on?
Oh, my God, man. This is crazy. So that was the beginning of the end of this guy.
So now he's going to Court TV when the case starts back up?
I'm sure of it. But, this is a deterrent right here. Maybe you shouldn't have this guy Kevin on because you're giving him too much power. Obviously, this is the guy who 3 days ago said this.
See it till trial. But don't
he said this.
I'll tell you
why. Because
it's a reality check. He said this.
All right.
Yeah.
And I know people's moms are watching.
Fuck off, bitch.
What?
All right. And
what?
And he wasn't
What'd
done
you just
yet.
say?
He wasn't done.
What did you just say, Kev?
I want to explain to people why. And I'm
banning this bitch.
Oh, wow. I thought it was justice with John O'Keefe, man.
Now it's about banning.
I mean, we're on here to get justice with John O'Keefe, man. Every show we show the videos, man. Every show we break down the fight. If you go through all our lives, there's not a show on our lives, whether we have strong opinions or not, we do not try to break down why there is an injustice here. And there's not a show that doesn't go by on our lives that we don't scream John O'Keefe's name. I don't see you screaming none of that. You talking about evidence. You're talking about
people in the chat. You know, you're taking it to a whole different level. What we're here for is just, I mean, especially the platform that you come in on, you could have made this a good thing. You could have made people look at you, you know, nah, he's going at it, bro.
Kick the cockpit door down. I am not the chosen one that you speak of. I am not.
Whew.
The only one.
I think that's Kev when he looks in the mirror in the morning when he wakes up.
Phone lines are open, people. Phone lines are open. You know, give us a call. We want to hear from you for sure. We want to hear from you, and we want to see how you guys are feeling out there tonight. You know, and
What do you think about Kevin? What do you think about J.F.K. and I being on Court TV? I guess a lot of them want us on there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they're saying, let's do it. Yeah, get us on there. You guys
get us
got
on there. Phone lines are open. What do you think about these characters going on there? We're just giving you some insight of what this turned into, how a guy like this guy and so many other people that are against the Karen Reed movement, the Justice for John O'Keefe movement, they talk about it turned into something, but they're the ones that are really out of control. There's the evidence. There's the receipt.
Right. They talk about receipts. There you go. It's taken totally away from everything.
Indeed, my brother.
From Coffee Cake.
Coffee Cake.
Hey, you're live with JFK and James Jackson. Who we talking with?
You are talking to Coffee Cake.
Hey, Coffee Cake, how you feeling?
I'm doing good. How about you guys?
We're doing absolutely wonderful.
Good.
Okay. What can we help you with tonight?
Well, I don't know. What are we talking about? This guy who's losing his mind?
Yeah, we're talking about,
YouTube?
you know, the different characters. What characters do you like of the influences? Who's your favorite? Who's the people on the other side that you don't like? And what do you think, you know, what's your opinion on you know, where this movement went? Did it go in a negative direction or is it in a positive
No,
place?
I am so impressed with what's going on in Massachusetts. I am in North Dakota.
Beautiful.
And I just can't even believe that this is even going on. That you know, that I'm just shocked at everything. It's like watching a Netflix show. I mean, it's just crazy to me. So, I mean, I like the influencers I care for are Sean. I enjoy him. I enjoy Lana on Truth and Transparency. I enjoy who else? I mean, there's just so many of them. I mean, I
JFK and
enjoy
James.
Turtle Boy himself, Aiden. I think he's doing a great job getting the message out. That's what, you know, this is all about, is getting the message out. I mean, I'm shocked at the way that things, the court is in Massachusetts with this Judge Beverly. I mean, I'm just shocked at all of this. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's just the way that she runs her court and things. And I'm just shocked. So I'm sorry. I keep repeating myself here, but I enjoy you guys too. Somebody gave me a free membership and I appreciate that.
Oh,
So,
absolutely. We appreciate you. If you had one word to describe Karen Reed, what would it be?
she's a warrior.
She's a
I
warrior.
mean, I think of her as a female warrior, you know, with a breastplate, and she's got her armor, and Turtle Boy is with her as her armor. Do you follow what I mean?
Exactly.
It's almost like she's like a Joan of Arc type of character. I mean, this is just crazy and everything, but she is so strong, because so many people would not be as strong as she is. They would have folded. Do you follow what I'm saying? Because they would have put it in their head that they did this. Do you follow what I'm saying? Like, they would have wore somebody down to say that they did do this.
I'm sure it is
Do you follow
wearing
what I
her.
mean?
I do, and
You
I'm sure it
know.
is wearing her down. That's the
Definitely.
unfortunate part.
So,
Definitely way.
but
Coffee
she's
Cake,
very strong.
Go ahead.
Right. I mean, she's got a good family. She's got good people around her. She's got a good defense team. It's just, I just can't believe that they found her I mean, that it was a hung jury. It should have been not guilty. And I would like to talk to the jurors. I mean, I'd like to hear from the jurors that were the alternates, because I think those two would have said not guilty. Right. You follow what I'm saying? So that we're sitting there and everything. So I'm interested about that whole Fanning thing, how those two got chosen to be alternates. Do you know what I mean? As opposed, because I think those were both females that were chosen as the alternate.
Right.
So in any event, but yeah, the whole thing is that you're doing a great job, and have a good night. And I'm listening to you guys. So
appreciate your time. Thank you so much. We'll talk again soon.
All right. You have a great night.
All right. God bless you.
Take care.
All right.
God bless you.
Coffee
Bye
cake.
now.
Coffee cake, ladies and gentlemen. Nice. Yeah. Phone lines are open. Yeah, she had a good lineup for who she watches. Who do you like, James?
I spend so much time on preparing for our shows, and I think that people in the chat, if you want to get a little background, it takes time to do this. And, so to watch other shows, it's very hard because we try to focus on what we want to focus on and get to our point. So, but you have to watch shows. I like Sean. I like the guys from Vegas.
The Vegas boys.
I don't think you should go to Twitter or X or whatever you want. It's just vile on there, man. People, it's crazy on there. But yeah, I mean, I don't really follow too many as far as watching because I'm preparing stuff for us.
Indeed. Phone lines are open, people. If you want to call, phone lines are open. Let us know. We want to know your feelings. Who do you watch? Where do you think the movement is right now? Is it in a good place? Is it in a negative place? What do you feel? Do you feel that it's getting a bad rap? What do you feel? Let us know. Got a phone call.
From
Patrick.
You're live with J.F.K. and James Jackson. Who we speaking with?
It's Patrick.
What's up, Patrick? Where you calling from?
Dorchester.
Dorchester?
Nice. Yep.
Okay. Where you at? You on Fenton Street?
Nah, Florida.
Oh, okay. All right. What can we help you with tonight?
Well, first, James, I hope you're feeling better. Your ankle.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
Nice.
This Kevin dude, I see him all the time. Like, he'll come down to the courthouse.
Oh, really?
And then he'll start a little bit of trouble. He's a punk, straight up.
Nice.
He don't got no respect for nobody. He'll come over and try to play Mr. Nice Guy with us, and I know Karen through all of this,
Right.
And she's a terrific person. She's grateful. She's wonderful. Like there's really no word you can put on her.
Wow.
But this guy will come down with the people, that they call the blue people, I don't like the way they call them Smurfs because, we're all out here for John as well. But he'll come out and play Mr. Nice Guy and walk over, try to chat it up with Rita. And then he'll just bring some stupid shit right out of his ass.
Right. He talks with both sides of his mouth, huh?
He does, yeah, man. So, he'll just pull some shit out of his ass when no one on, as they call us, the pink side. We're not crazy. We don't cause trouble.
Yeah, that's what
read our signs. We want justice for John.
Of course.
And now we're adding, more people to that list. So I'm kind of disgusted with the state police.
Oh, rightfully so.
Yeah, and some of those guys used to be Mets too.
Mm-hmm.
They were Met police officers. So this whole thing's disgusting. What happens in Rico is disgusting.
Yeah.
4 days of exposure on TV. That's all that man got.
That's it. They haven't said a word about it again.
Nope. And
they never even came out. The state police never even came out.
They said there was
they didn't. They got that
the gag order.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's disgusting. His family needs to know. I bet the parents probably know just about as much as we do.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Maybe a little bit more, but I've never seen a beating on anybody like that in my life.
Right.
So it's disgusting. And another thing, just a little off topic, the people who were making fun of you about your cancer, and it was disgusting, man. You know, I can't stand that shit.
Right.
You guys are out here doing the best job that you can, for Karen and for others that are involved.
I appreciate that, man. Appreciate them words, my brother.
You're welcome, man.
Hey, well, listen, man. Call again anytime, man. You know where we're at, man. We'll be back on soon.
Yeah, will do.
All right, brother.
I'm still watching after we hang up.
Oh, absolutely, brother. Thank you.
You're welcome. Take care,
Peace.
bye.
All right, bro.
Peace, man.
Good phone call right there, man.
Real good.
You want to
phone
say
call.
something? He said something about your ankle.
Yeah, man, I just want to say first and foremost, thank you for that. And also thank you for bringing that topic up. And, you see, there are people that bothered. It bothered me because I'm your friend, but it bothered other people too. So shout out to them, man.
Shout out Patrick, man, from Dorchester.
Yep.
You're live with JFK and James Jackson. Who we talking with?
Hi there.
Hey.
This is Linda from Maryland.
Okay, Linda, what's up?
I just wanted to make a comment about the Kevin. I heard on a previous program of Turtle Boys that in the beginning he was for Karen Reed. He was on her side, and I don't know what happened. They had some kind of disagreement, whatever, and that's when he changed his tune, then started saying that she was guilty. And I also think that he is jealous of Turtle Boy because he is so popular, has so many followers. And I also heard that since, they unfriended each other, that he doesn't have that many people that follow him. And how he gets on the court TV, I don't understand that. I think they must like the controversy, between the two sides, it draws a wider audience. And, so I think that's behind it. And also Turtle Boy said that, the picture of where he's, talking from the paneling and all that's a basement. He lives in his mother's basement. So, that tells you a lot right there.
Well,
the decor.
Yeah, well, God bless him. Maybe he's, he fell on rough times. That's the thing. It's like just be transparent. He wants to talk a big talk. And if you were watching earlier, did you watch this whole show? Have you been watching?
I watched the whole show. Yes.
Yeah. So we brought up a lot of videos from a year ago, and he's basically on the same thing. And I think like it happened about a year ago. What you're talking about with Turtle Boy or whatever. He just felt slighted, and he went off the deep end on that show with Sean and his friends. And
I know. I watched Sean earlier today. He was on, and I watched Sean's show. Right. It was really good. And I have a few that I watch. Like I watch you. You're one of my favorites.
Appreciate
and
that.
Sean, and I also like the Glare too.
Yeah, Glare
I think
good.
he's good. Yeah, he's good.
Indeed.
And I'll watch Melanie Little too in the morning.
Oh yeah,
she's
Melanie.
on in the morning. She's really good.
Yeah, she knows
they're all good, but
she knows what she knows what she's talking about. She's a lawyer, right? She got that.
Yeah, she does.
She got that education.
She goes into the detail, the transcripts, everything, step by step.
Indeed. Well, Linda, I appreciate your phone call. I'm going to grab the next phone call.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll talk again soon.
Thank you so much.
Okay, God bless you.
Thank you.
All right, God bless.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Linda from Maryland, ladies and gentlemen.
From
Bethany.
to accept.
Hey, you're live with J.F.K. and James Jackson. Who we speaking with?
Hey guys, this is Bethany. Great show as usual.
Thank you, Bethany. We appreciate you. Where you calling from?
Well, I'm in Chicago tonight. I usually live in Arizona, but I'm out visiting here.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
nice.
Chi-town.
I don't think you guys should go on Court TV. They're a bunch of losers. I think they're just super wishy-washy. You guys are way too good for them.
Oh, wow. Thank you for the compliment.
Yeah. No, Vinny is out. He's gone. He used to be credible back in the day, but he's just super wishy-washy. I don't want to see you guys on there. That's just lowering your standards.
Oh,
but
that's
I like to listen. I like to listen to Nurse Kim, Mazza, Shorty. Some of these guys that are on there, the one thing that turns me completely off, and you guys don't do it, is like they'll say, like, use the name of Jesus effing Christ, like saying that as an expletive during their talking, just like it's nothing. I don't think that's cool. I think it's not very classy.
Right.
But you guys like don't do that. You guys are like, I can tell you're both pretty spiritual. And anyways, I just appreciate the way you guys come across. And James, I don't know what the heck happened to your ankle, but I'm a physical therapist. If you need any, tips or any way to rehab that, give me a call.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, seriously, if you're a physical therapist, right? Are you on Twitter or Facebook, anything like that?
Not really. No.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, throw your email. My email is jfkshowoff@gmail. If you want to give me a message there, honestly, because he's got a long road ahead of him, and any help is great.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll send you my email, JFK.
I appreciate that. Hey, thanks for calling.
All right, you guys have a good night.
All right, thanks. Thank you.
Thanks for being on. Okay, bye.
Thank you. Wow, what a beautiful phone call. Very nice. Very nice.
Trying to help me out and everything.
That's
awesome.
That love, that's all you could do. You come on here, you don't know the expectations, you don't know how many people are going to come in, you don't know how many people are going to call, and you don't know what people are going to say. And when people say stuff like that, like, hey, thank you for coming on, and James, they're checking in on your ankle. I mean, come on, how many people asked you about your ankle today?
Right.
Out there, out there in your regular life.
You guys in the chat care about me more than the people I know. This is crazy. This is great.
This is great.
I
At
love
James
you guys.
Jackson. Yeah,
Yes.
at James Jackson. Go sub up to my man James Jackson. Do
Please,
that now.
I'm almost at 400. I need like 6 more.
Yeah, we need to get him over 500 by tonight if it's possible. And if
That'd
you're
be
just
great.
tapping in right now and you're on the replay crew, we love you too.
Love
It's JFK, Cash App, JFK Show Off, Cash App, Jamesamaraljr Jr., or you could check out the super thanks, little thank you, the little money sign in there if you want to try that out and see what that's all about. We appreciate it. And we hope we catch you next live stream. Let's see who we got here.
Call from Darlene from Canada.
Hey, who we got here?
Hey, it's Darlene from Canada calling again.
Hey, Darlene, how we feeling?
I'm pretty good. How you doing?
We're doing good. What can we help you with tonight?
Well, I'm a little stunned I'm about to say this, but I'm just a wee bit disappointed that Plevin didn't make it onto your show, because I was going to ask him for a favor. So I don't know really where James is at, and I know you're kind of on the road and stuff.
Right.
But I need somebody in the area to do me a favor. So what that favor is I want somebody to go up and ask Chris Albert to put his fucking big boy panties on and man the fuck up.
Right.
Because where I come from, and I'm a little bit younger than him, but it's probably still in the ballpark. When I was coming up, going to the cops is a bitch move. But going to the fucking cops over rubber duckies because your feelings got hurt. That's a whole other level of bitch fucking move. He's got 3 boys. He's trying to raise 3 boys. What kind of messages to send? Oh my God, it's a yellow rubber ducky and it hurt my feelings.
Man.
And now people are catching felonies for that?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Fucking unreal.
Darlene, right? Is that what it was? I'm sorry, Darlene, right?
Yeah.
Darlene, okay. See, Darlene, you know what it is in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and the people that are watching out there too? It's that if they know they can charge you with something and put a case against you, they'll do it. They don't care. I mean, let me give you a quick backstory. When I was growing up, it was probably like 86, 87. I grew up on Franklin Street and Western Ave in Lynn, Massachusetts. And it's a main street. Now, this was during the crack epidemic, but I didn't know that there was crack houses. I didn't even know what, you know what I mean? I didn't know about it. So we used to just sit out in front of our house in the summer, and it was on a main street, and there was a lot of action. All the stores were 24 hours across the street. You would see all the crackheads. I'll say now, to keep it clean, a lot of addicts, right? And I didn't know any better back then. We just called them crackheads, but they were addicts. They were down on their luck. We would see them with the carriages, and the police would come by, and we were like, at that time, I was probably just turning 12 years old around that time, 11 years old, and they come by with the paddy wagon and arrest us for loitering.
Yeah.
So sitting in front of the 24-hour store, they arrest us for loitering. They would come by once and say, "You guys got to leave the store."
Yeah.
And we would stay around that store, the 24-hour store, just because, that's where everybody was doing graffiti. The boom boxes was out. People would just, girls were showing up there. People from different neighborhoods would hit up the corner store.
That's where you find out where the party's going to be
Yeah,
later.
and they arrest us for loitering, and we were juveniles, and they put them cuffs on us early. We're talking about, and I was probably the oldest one. Like, there was kids even younger than me, 8 years old, 7 years old, taking them mongoose bikes and throwing them in the trunk. And the crazy part about it is they would take the kids' bikes and throw them in the trunk, and they would put them inside a garage. And the only way you could get the bikes out if you had the receipt. So some of these mothers didn't have the receipt because they were buying the bikes off, they get their bikes from their baby's father. Someone would buy it from a family member.
Right.
They didn't have the receipt, and the kid would never get their bike back. So, I mean, it's like these things in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts is just generational. So it's totally messed up what they did with the rubber duckies. But, I'm not shocked by it at all.
Well, it's kind of that way everywhere with the cops. Like,
indeed,
I was working in clubs in Toronto downtown when smoking got banned in bars. And these cops were literally walking past, like muggings, people fighting in the street, to walk into a club and write somebody a ticket for smoking a cigarette.
Crazy.
But it's all because it's an agenda, and they always have their agenda. And whatever their agenda is going to be, that's what they're going to do.
That's right. Well, Darlene, I appreciate your phone call. Call again anytime, sweetheart.
Not a problem. I'm glad I gave you a good laugh, because that's the best medicine.
Absolutely, it is.
Yeah.
God bless you.
Have a good night.
Peace and love.
Good night.
Very nice, very nice, very nice.
She says she don't snitch.
She said no snitching over here. We ain't snitching out in Canada, man.
Nah,
that's not happening.
That was a great call.
Yeah, that was a great call. We got the phone lines open. Throw that number back up real quick. Anybody want to give us one more blast before we take it up out of here for the night? Who do you guys like? Who do you guys watch? Do you think the Karen Reed, Justice John O'Keefe is in the right place right now, the right space? Are we in a limbo state right now? I would say that's a good word, right, James? Like a limbo state, because we want justice for John O'Keefe. We got Hank Brennan here right now. We just found out Mello dug into his bag of tricks to manipulate some things and got creative and got Turtle Boy set up. And now we're thinking, is Hank going to do the same thing, get creative and do something in a positive direction? Or is he going to get creative and do something in the negative direction? Or did they hire Hank Brennan?
Yeah.
James, did they hire Hank Brennan because the feds are coming? The feds are coming, and Morrissey needs a lawyer ASAP, and he just wants him by his side and put him on. Like, I don't know. Like, what he just got a $75,000.
It's not a lot of money. So that's what makes me think this is not about, when everybody in the beginning said this was about money. $75,000 is not a lot of money nowadays. So
well, hold
I
on a
don't.
second, James. I don't mean to cut you off, my big brother, but we were the first ones to see it. And they were saying it was the money, right? Now 75 racks, that ain't nothing.
Oh, 75 racks. What's he gonna do with that? Buy a new car, and then he's got what, 15 left?
Yeah.
He's
Well,
doing this for
here's a hit.
justice.
Did he need the money because he lost all his money at Encore?
Yeah, he could have. That's a very that's a possibility. You know,
Could have been
and
gambling at the casino, man.
and Encore's a mother.
Yeah, that shit. They'll take you out,
But
Hank. Hank, if you're watching, stay out the Encore casino, buddy.
Hank, just keep your eyes on the prize.
Yes.
And that's justice.
And that's what
But
it is, my brother.
yeah, so I think it has nothing to do with the money. The money is but yeah, so I see him coming in, and you know, like we talked about, taking over, and Morrissey wants to keep him close because those feds are gonna come at Morrissey sooner or later. They're coming up for Morrissey. Never
I mean,
mind
the thing is,
everything
Hank
else.
is here now. He's only getting 75,000. The truth is out. It's already October.
Mm-hmm.
We just got the news on November 5th. No, excuse me, November, I think the 8th or the 5th. Yeah, I think November 8th is when she's going back, and she got the court date for the Supreme Court. I think it's the 8th. Or I think it's either the 6th or the 8th. That she got the court date. So we're gonna find out what's going on with that.
From
Cecily.
Hey, you're live with J.F.K. and James Jackson. Who we speaking with tonight, and where you from?
This is Cecily from South Alabama.
Nice, South Alabama. How do you say your name again?
Cecily.
Cecily. Oh, that's original. Nice. What can we help you with tonight? What's going on?
I think you're hitting on it. I think Morrissey hired Brennan to be his sort of defense attorney on hold.
Right.
And I don't think he's going to help Karen at all.
Okay. All right. What else is going on? Where do you feel about right now the Cameron Reed movement? Do you pay attention to it? Do you think it's in a good place to Justice John O'Keefe? Do you think that it's in a positive place, it's in a negative place? And who do you watch? Do you watch JFK, James Jackson, Aguilera? Name some of the people you watch, if you do.
I do. I'm watching you right now.
Absolutely.
Well, I was. I just got caught up. But also, Melanie Little.
Yes.
Turtle Boy, MSM Media, the Young Jerks. I used to work in Boston.
Really?
So yeah, I did.
Where'd you work?
I worked I lived in Woburn, and I worked out in Bedford.
Really? If you don't mind me asking, what did you do?
I was a software integrator.
Oh, wow.
For
Okay.
a software company there.
Nice.
Yeah.
You know who you should check out right now? You should check out. There's another channel that you should check out. Very good. She's from Down Under. She's from Down Under. She is our friend. Her name is Miss Shorty.
Yeah.
Miss Shorty
Oh,
from
I've
Down
seen
Under.
Miss Shorty around. Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
you
a
got to check out
sweetheart.
Miss Shorty. She's a great person. You got to check out Miss Shorty. Yeah. So right now, what do you feel about the movement? You think it's in a positive place?
I still think Karen Reed is 100% innocent. I just don't see where they're going to get any more evidence. I really want to see what's on Proctor's MSP phone.
Right.
I'm hoping that comes through. Yeah, and I think that they've fired him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah, I believe that too. Well, how do you say your name again? Cecily, right? Cecily?
Cecily.
Cecily. Well, Cecily, I appreciate the call in. Call again anytime. And I appreciate all your thoughts for tonight.
All right. Love is love. Talk to you later.
Love is love for sure.
Love.
Yes.
All right. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye. Cecily, ladies and gentlemen. What a name. What a beautiful name. I like that name. How about you, James?
Yeah, it's different. I like it too.
Yeah, she got a nice accent. She sounds like a very nice lady.
Yeah.
Gosh, very smart too. Software engineer, living
Software
out in Woburn,
engineer.
driving down the 92. Hey, Cecily, it's James Amaral and Randy Reamer on Facebook. If you need new friends, because we're looking for new friends. We need new friends.
Yeah, we need
friends
new
like
friends.
that. We need software engineers in our life. We need people that, they live in Woburn for a couple of years and then they move to wherever they want to move. We need friends like that in high places.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, James, we came in and just like that, we up out of here. And, I think we touched upon the subjects. We took some phone calls. And we did, we came what we were supposed to do, right, James?
I think we did. We conquered. We came. We conquered. It's a beautiful night. Everybody enjoy the rest of your night. And we'll see you again.
Static select.
And no matter where I go, I feel
Baby,
right
I'm
at
home, I'm home, I'm home.
Come on. Rainy days, rainy nights when the pain hit. Mental health fragile. Don't let your brain flip. Had a child with your lady. Never claimed it. She takes care of your son, huh? That's some lame shit. Hold on to dreams. Don't let others see. They say they're sober. They fake recovery. I always reach out. Can't see my brother bleed, but he don't wanna listen. Rather run the streets. Chasing fame, such an entrepreneur. You ain't got that man's money. What you flaunting for? Nothing to call your own. Now you wanting more. Now you in group chats talking noise with your boys. Went from sipping Heineken, sipping on Stella. From boosting with the fellas, merchandise reselling. From a solid crew, now his man is telling. Having Fetty babies from the shit they sell. Home is where the heart is. Every day I'm in the zone. And no matter where I roam, I'm feeling right at home. I don't know my city, nothing. I take care of my own. And I rep my city everywhere that I go. Home is where the heart is. Every day I'm in the zone. And no matter where I roam, I'm feeling right at home. I don't know my city, nothing. I take care of my own. And I rep my city everywhere that I go. Come on. Driving in the whip, light drip with the rain guards. Can't believe the same shit, yo. We came far, grew up on the same street, cut the same cars, call a spade a spade. We was made stars. DYS. Home on the bed crunch, Walkman, super bass, make your head bust. Damn low sweater, 96 North Face, embrace cold weather. And prison is the thing that brings us together. And this is the place that we run back to. Rep our city, verbally attack you. Chaos, negativity, what we attract to. Home is where the heart is, and I don't have to call you. Home is where the heart is. Every day I'm in the zone, and no matter where I roam, I'm feeling right at home. I don't know my city, nothing. I take care of my own. You don't owe anybody anything. You owe it to yourself and your family. Protect your growth. Welcome home. Yeah, see what they talking about.
I don't know what it is, but I feel like I've been snake bitten. Life keeps going by, please tell me why am I living? Poison in my mind, losing sight now with this blind vision. I don't know what it is, but I feel like I've been snake bitten.
Call 911, officer down, don't make a sound. There's an officer in the house. All I can feel is my phone vibrate. Wish you was here, not sitting at my place. Who let the dogs out? Someone close the gate. It's cold where the broken face, please Lord, not today. Laying on this grass, I can hear the snakes. Wish you would've told me he was feeling away. When he sent you that text, seen the fear in your face. Then he texted me too, coming here, then you drove away.
I don't know what it is, but I feel like I've been snake bitten. Life keeps going by, please tell me why am I living? Poison in my mind, losing sight now with this blind vision. I don't know what it is, but I feel like I've been snake bitten.
For the members
memberships. I appreciate you. I got a lot of great things coming behind the scenes. You ain't gonna wanna miss it. Thank you again. And if you're wondering what the membership's all about, we got 3 donuts. We got 6 donuts.
Donuts.
6 donuts? 6 donuts. And we got a dozen of fuckery donuts. And with that being said, Fuckery Donuts is now open.
Donuts.